original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird, weird.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I had a fantastic time at Anime Matsuri. So what's up to everybody I met there? It was awesome meeting everybody. But it's time to get back to work. Rachel Zegler says Prince stalks Snow White in original film, reveals live-action version is really not about the love story at all. But of course it would be that way because we've seen Disney erase men completely from everything. Men are problematic, women are the saviors, and it's complete garbage. But that's probably why we see all these videos hating on all the shit they've done to all the Disney series. But let's get in the article and see what the hell is going on with this whack job. Upcoming Snow White actress Rachel Zegler had some pointed comments about the film when she discussed it back in September 2022 at the D23 Expo, described that Disney depicted the prince in the original animated movie as a stalker. That's right, any man that helps a woman is just a stalker. The hell? When she was asked about it, she called the guy that rescued Snow White a stalker and weird. So they didn't want to do that this time. And these women and weirdos wonder why men never step in to help women anymore. It's because shit like this happens. They either get Me Too'd or they get called a weirdo and get the cops called on them. When asked if the prince would even be in the film, Zegler answered, "We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is just a love story because, like, we cast a guy in the movie." And then she goes on to awkwardly call him a great dude. It more sounds like she hates him and she finds him a weirdo. I actually kind of feel bad for that dude now. Imagine getting a role. You're going to be the prince in Snow White. And then you start production and you realize you're just a nobody. You're just a bench warmer for Rachel to be the lead role and rescue you. So she went on to say, "It's one of those things that I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be. But it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful." That's right, strong independent women moment. She don't need no man, guys. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. I've got a feeling that very few people are going to find out that answer, especially with the way Disney's going. She says it's an inner journey that goes on to find her true self. And she meets a lot of people along the way that make the journey really incredible. And that's kind of what I said in my previous videos. It's Snow Brown and the 7 diverse cast. This isn't Snow White at all. Zegler, alongside Gal Gadot, who plays the evil queen in the upcoming film, previously informed Variety that Zegler's Snow White would not be rescued by the prince. Yeah, I just kind of said that. You know, I kind of wonder what kind of backlash is going to be for Hollywood portraying a Jewish female as an evil queen, if any. I'm sure that's got to be pissing a lot of people off. Zegler said, "I just meant it's no longer 1937. And it's a shame it's not. Because then people might actually go see this movie." So here it is. Here's the boss woman moment. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. The leader that her late father told her she could be if she was fearless, brave, and true. That's it, Slay Queen. You don't need no man. And so it's just really an incredibly story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in. Hold on a second there. Does this mean this picture of you as a kid as Snow White, you couldn't see yourself doing that? Are you saying you didn't need diversity? You didn't need equality? You could just dress as Snow White and you had no problems with it as a kid? Color me shocked. And what about this tweet? "So I leave you with these photos. I hope every child knows they can be the princess no matter what." But that just goes to show the hypocrisy of Hollywood and all these actors and actresses. They spout out this ridiculous nonsense, and meanwhile you dig a little bit, and sometimes you don't even have to dig. They'll pull it out for you. She's literally at Disneyland or Disney World. I don't care which one. Dressed as the princess is. Like, how can you say you need this diversity and it's unrelatable when obviously it was? But that's what this woke nonsense is. It's nothing but hypocrisy and lies they feed people to get people to just dump on everybody else. And here she goes. "I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and never picked it up again. I'm being serious. I watched it once and then I went to the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again." Yet there you are in all the dresses. These Hollywood weirdos are the first ones to complain about literally anything, but then as soon as marketing says no, you've actually got to be for it, they flip the script. They're not even good at acting anymore. We haven't had a movie star in how many decades? Well, okay, let me clarify that. We haven't had a new movie star in probably a decade because nobody cares about these weirdos. They don't act well, they don't do anything, they just spew garbage out of their mouth all day and night. They're addicted to the internet. They stay on Twitter the entire time, just complaining, and then strike and say they need more money when nobody's watching their trash. So glad Hollywood's burning itself down. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.